This segment of the news is brought to you by Smitty's Cards and Coins. Would you like to know what your collectibles are worth? Come by 2281 Postal Road, Unit 4, across from the post office.
In this week's court report, the man and woman who were extradited back to Idaho after being arrested here in Pahrump in connection to an Idaho female's murder now have trial dates set in their cases. Jeremy White and Deanna Ade were taken into custody for their alleged involvement in Kristen Caldwell's death after a reported soured love affair and allegations of infidelity. Ade fled with White after he allegedly strangled Caldwell, who was his fiancé, and then buried the woman's body beneath their home. White was arrested after our local police were tipped off that he was visiting family here in Pahrump. Ade, the female passenger who was in White's vehicle, was arrested after being questioned by NCSO detectives for allegedly being an accessory. Ade pleaded not guilty to accessory to a felony by willfully withholding knowledge of a felony and has a September 25th jury trial scheduled in Idaho. Ade remains free after being released to pretrial services. White has a jury trial scheduled July 10th. New jury trial dates are now listed on the district court docket for Jaysan Gal, who's accused in the alleged rape of his ex-girlfriend, Antoinette Bell's sister Priscilla, who is now Gal's wife. The defendant is facing charges of statutory sexual seduction, incest, child abuse and neglect, lewdness with a child under 14, unlawful use of a minor in producing porn, and promotion of sexual performance of a minor. Gal had trial dates set for May 30th through June 2nd for his criminal case in district court after pleading not guilty, invoking his right to a speedy trial. During his arraignment, however, Gal's jury trial is now slated for 4 days starting November 14th. Notably, Gal also previously filed a formal complaint against Nye County, accusing current and former NCSO law enforcement officials of alleged outrageous and malicious conduct regarding Gal's seized laptop and pornographic videos found on it. Ashley Winn, the Pahrump woman arrested after a fatal DUI crash at Honeysuckle Street and South Dandelion Street that killed a bride-to-be and injured her fiancé, still has her previously set July jury trial dates scheduled in district court. This even after Winn's attorney noted during the defendant's arraignment that he will be filing a writ in this case and a change of venue. A motion for a change of venue to Esmeralda was noted on May 24th, but then on May 31st, an opposition to the defendant's motion for change of venue was noted. Winn is facing the charges of DUI causing death and DUI causing bodily harm. She pleaded not guilty and has trial dates for July 25th through 28th with a calendar call June 26th in this case. This has been your court report. I'm Eunette Gentry for News 46.
Thanks, Eunette. Apple has some new products ready to hit the market. Angela Miles has that and more in today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, Apple Unplugged. Apple CEO Tim Cook is showing off new products at this week's Worldwide Developers Conference in San Jose, California. Among the hot items, new iMacs are being released for the first time in nearly 2 years. The new models support virtual reality, a new operating system for Apple Watch that can tell you how your workout's going and when to leave work, iOS 11 to update Apple gadgets, and Apple HomePod that integrates with Siri and takes on Amazon's Echo. Google made big news yesterday as it reached above $1,000 in trading. Amazon also hit a new high. A management shakeup at J.Crew. Mickey Drexler is stepping down after being in the top spot for 14 years. According to a report, Jim Brett will take the job as Drexler stays on as chairman.
Well, Nye County says goodbye to a longtime employee. A coworker held a goodbye party at Nye Communities Coalition recently for Shirley Trummel.
Longtime Nye County nurse Shirley Trummel is retiring. A celebration was held in her honor where she received the Andre Butch Harper Act of Kindness Award for her many years of outstanding service.
I don't know how we will replace what you've done or replace you. I know that you've made a huge impact in our community, and this award Butch made to honor those who've given so much to Pahrump and Nye County. So thank you for all you've done.
Thank you very much.
For sure.
Thank you.
So your staff asked us to present you with this award, and it's something that we really hold sacred. Butch has really made this award something that is for the achievement of all the volunteer work that you've done and everything that you've done beyond the call of duty for all years of serving Pahrump and Nye County. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Well, Katlyn Boyer hit the streets today to ask people how they are adjusting to the recently constructed roundabouts on the highway.
The roundabouts on 372 are officially open and fully functional, so we came to Walmart to ask the people of Pahrump, how do you feel about the Highway 372 roundabouts?
I have enough trouble figuring out which direction I'm supposed to go to, never mind turns and curves in the road.
I think a light would have been better. I really do. They're cute, they look nice, they're beautiful. I love the goats or whatever it is on this one, but the one on the far end on Blag, I think it needed to be 2 lanes instead of 1. It's a little dangerous, but I hope nobody gets in any accidents.
The roundabouts were a bad idea from the get-go. They took way too long to put in. They could have accomplished the same thing with a couple of lights, but it cost a lot less. They could have used that money to work on roads like Pahrump Valley Boulevard and get things repaved and get rid of the whoop-de-doos and so forth.
I really don't like them. The way they're done differently and everything else. They cause a lot more traffic than they relieve.
I think it's really nice and it'll have less accidents.
I love the roundabouts because I just drove through them, no problems, and I didn't have to stop.
I think they did a great job with the decoration around it. It's going pretty smoothly so far.
Yeah, they look good. I like decorations. It seems to be working out.
I actually think they're silly. There's not a lot of traffic there, and I think more people are going to be confused on how to get in and out of them. It might cause a lot more problems.
I think it was a very smart idea.
The circle is fine, you know. It avoids a lot of accidents that we have on that corner over there where they have Pahrump Valley Boulevard. I prefer this way, you know, going and coming back. That's the best way to do it.
I think it's a good improvement.
Many people in Pahrump seem wary of how to maneuver a roundabout, but since construction began to now when they're fully operational, we've had no injury accidents. If you want some information on how to navigate a roundabout, you can go to the Nevada Department of Transportation's website. We'd like to give a big thank you to Alan Rogers and Walmart. That's your question of the day, and I'm Katlyn Boyer, reporting for News 46.
Yes, and after this break, we're going to tell you about a scam by contractors you should be on the lookout for.